Hey, remember back when the Best of Both Worlds first aired and fans had to wait 3 months? 3 whole months to see the resolution?
That was an interminable summer.
Yeah, we never knew how good we had it.
Nearly 2 years ago, Star Trek Strange New Worlds ended on a massive cliffhanger.
2 years? What the damn hell? Who's actually in charge here? Scandalous!
Well, the wait is finally over.
Do any of us even remember what happened in the first part? Thankfully with streaming, we can watch it whenever we want to remind ourselves. Probably the single best advantage of modern couch entertainment.
And I must say, the pre-title sequence was awesome.
Best of a bad bunch, as Captain Pike said.
And the rest of the show was pure action.
Pure action, laced with volumes of gobbledygook. I mean, come on! Even at the height of TNG, they didn't use so much technobabble to get out of so many situations in a single episode. Like, you had to rescue the colonist and crew, create a cloaking device against the Gorn, cope with extreme radiation, create a global means to deal with the Gorn, have the captured crew find a way to escape, try and find a cure against the Gorn hatchlings. Each of these need their own unique brand of gobbledygook. That's impressive, but maybe not in a good way.
You're right, everything was engineered to find a made-up way to get out of the mess they were in, but within that, there were some really good moments.
I'd say the best one had to be with Scotty, the insecure engineer who can't fix stuff unless he's under extreme pressure, and then he works miracles. Love it.
Yeah, that was fun, although we were faced with the issue that's a constant problem with a prequel show that features so many established characters. We know the fate of them all, and so the sense of jeopardy is highly minimized.
To the point of being non-existent.
The only crew members for which this wasn't the case were Ortegas and Captain Batel, and they did play on that for all it was worth, didn't they?
Yeah, and speaking of Batel, you know that doesn't make up for what they did to Hammer, right?
Nothing can ever make up for that, McCluck.
Damn straight. I have to say, I did like the inside of the Gorn shape and how organic it all was. Highly imaginative and alien. Something we've never really seen in Star Trek before. Shame they had to use the Gorn though. I will always insist that there was no need for that. These aliens should have been far better as a new species, not falsely attached to nostalgia.
Couldn't agree more on that front. So, there we are. Everything gets resolved, everyone survived, the Gorn threat is placated, and we're ready for 2.5 seasons of adventures. 2.5? The show's secured for a 5th season, although the last one will only have 6 episodes, Gigi.
Remember when we had 22 to 26 episodes a season?
Those were the days.
And how we had a season each year?
Halcyon days, McCluck, and you're right, Mouse. We didn't know how good we had it back then. Now, my popular request, I'm bringing back the Paul rating. Now, although this episode was good, with great effects, great sets, great acting with some special moments,
particularly with Scotty,
I do feel it was let down by an over-reliance on technobabble, and so I'm awarding Hegemony Part 2 2.5 paws. These were our thoughts on Strange New Worlds season opener. Do let us know what you think in the comments, and if you like what we do,
and how we do it,
and you feel you'd like to help us out, please consider joining our Patreon.
As long as you can afford it, of course.
We'll leave a link to it in the description and pinned comment.
See you all next time, and until then, live long, and may the Force be with you.